Good morning. Welcome to Alpha Omega's Column Henge Temple. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Leslie. How are you today?
Oh, I'm good. It's cold and windy again.
Oh, yeah, I know. We have really winter conditions out here today, but it's crystal clear. No clouds on the mountain.
Right, and we will line
but
up.
That may change. Look at that. As soon as the sun hits the mountain, that cloud is building coming from that snow.
That's right.
It's just like yesterday. It's amazing. It's making its own clouds.
Quite impressive, actually. The wind is probably about between 15 and 20 miles an hour with a steady breeze, gusting up to 30 miles an hour.
It's about 40 degrees out here, but with the wind chill factor, it's below zero. You know, we're really getting started going up the mountain here. You know, it's like we're here still in the last dregs of winter. Spring is just around the corner. From now on, this sun is going to get more and more and more powerful. It's going to be stronger and stronger God force energy. The energies of spring are amazing out here. All the way up to St. John's Day, just after the summer solstice. There it peaks. Maximum God force on that day.
So we're going to get to see that bright diamond ring effect with the sunrise this morning, even though we do have a little bit of clouds that have just formed from the vaporizing snow.
For those of you who might be joining us this morning, this is a ritual called the opening of the Treasury of Light. Por aquellos que quizás se agregan con nosotros esta mañana por primera vez, el ritual que haremos es la apertura del Treasurio de la Luz. This ritual comes from a manuscript that was discovered by archeologists in 1897 called the Bruce Codex. Ese ritual viene de un manuscrito reencontrado por arqueólogos 1897 que se llama el Bruce Codex, que contiene los libros perdidos de Yahweh, that contain the lost books of Yahweh. This is the magic reputedly passed down by Jesus Christ to his disciples, passed down through the apostles to early Christians in Egypt.
We should be seeing that bright blast just any second now as it comes down onto the valley floor.
We're out here a little more early this morning, as this time of year, sunrise time is quite unpredictable because it's moving up and down the mountain, as you can see.
Oh, and there's always the cloud cover to contend with.
Right. Including self-created from the mountain.
Yes. Should be just any second now.
We've been out here watching, you know, observing all night long, looking for the conditions out here in the morning. It's been crystal clear. We've been looking forward to a crystal clear morning, and all of a sudden the mountain is making its own clouds.
Just at the moment of sunrise. There it is.
That energy is magnificent. Transmitting to you wherever you are the energies of the sunrise in the Mojave.
He is risen. All hail the sun, source of all life on earth.
The visible sun is the dispenser of life to the earth. May the invisible light of the God force fill our souls to overflowing from above.
Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Feel into every part of you. With each breath, become more and more relaxed, confident in what you are getting ready to do. Visualize yourself as the tree of life, however it is you imagine that tree to be. Grow your branches up high into Alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into Omega earth. I call on you in the east, Alpha. I call on you in the west, Omega. I call on you in the north, Alpha. I call on you in the south, Omega.
Alpha.
Et Omega.
The beginning.
And the end.
Sunrise.
And sunset.
And the path of the sun between. Birth.
And death.
And the path of life between. We stand here now at the place where heaven and earth meet. We're standing here as though we were standing on the skin of the earth made of matter, as is our bodies being made from the matter of the earth. And we reach out to the energy of the sun, which animates these bodies and gives life to all living things. This animating energy animates and fills not only your physical body, but also your energetic body. That is why we're here, to transmit the energies of the God force to you, so that you may learn to feed and fill your energetic bodies, so that you may grow as an energetic being and not merely as a material one. For as the Master Jesus said, man does not live by bread alone, but also by the Spirit. This is spirit. It's not some intangible idea. It is the God force energy, the living energy that animates your body and gives you life. I call upon the angels of the Treasury of Light, angels of opening, attend. Hear my call, for I open the treasury, using the passcodes left to us by the Master Jesus. Ozas Eoes Ozea. And there are 12 heads in his treasury. And these are the names that are in the places when they sing praises unto my Father, and he gives light power unto them. O mighty angel of the Lord, occupying the place in the treasury in the east, head of the treasury in the east, I call upon you, I invoke you. Zo, zo, ze, ai. Zo, sho, zai. Do, za, za, zai. Na, u, za, e, ai. Marazas. Uza es. Almighty angel in the west of the Treasury of Light, hear us. Open the key, for we open the treasury. O, ze, ai, e, a. Oza, oza. Oz, ho, shoz, oza. Azaios. Paiosazé. Aepazas. And thus we completed our journey through the places, having awakened to the heads of the treasury receive the benedictions of light power from each of these mighty angels. At length we came into the midst, the place of the Father of the Treasury of Light, the place of perfect balance. O Father of the Treasury of Light, emanation of by your cipher and by your name, I invoke you, O Father of the Treasury of Light. Open the portal! Just as the warm sun melts the snow on the mountain, feel now the energies of the God Force, the energies of the beginning of spring pouring forth from the sun here in the desert. And as it melts the snow on the mountain, feel this life force melting the ice on your soul. It is the intention of this ritual that all those who thirst for what Jesus Christ called the waters of life shall be filled to overflowing with the abundant waters of life, of the God Force energy all around us. And that in that hour, when death comes calling to each and every one of us, that we shall shed this physical body like a serpent sheds his skin and rise triumphant into the kingdom of light in the palace of my Father. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
And once again, here in the freezing cold in the desert, we come out here again to share with you this intention, the shared aspiration of all humanity for countless ages. Human freedom worldwide.
Human freedom worldwide.
Protect Homo sapiens.
Protect Homo sapiens.
Protect our species from extinction.
Protect our species from extinction.
Protect the purity of our air.
Protect the purity of our air.
The purity of our water.
The purity of our water.
The purity of our food.
The purity of our food.
And the integrity of our genetic code.
And the integrity of our genetic code.
So mote it be.
So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. The tingles, the way your hair stands on end. That is God Force energy interacting directly with you. Nothing stands between you and the ultimate source of knowledge and power and truth in the universe. You can reach out at any time you want and take in this powerful healing energy. You can reach out and take this energy at any time. This is your birthright as a human being, to enjoy being bathed in the God Force energy, bright and shining, as it comes down on every single Homo sapien, regardless of where you are, of what you've done, or where you're going. Remember this. You are never alone. You are never weak. You are never without, because the God Force energy is always with you, within you, and the source of you.
Remember, Leslie and I are out here every morning, and we are doing our level best to transmit to you the amazing energies of the God Force that are here in the desert, even now in the depths of winter. Remember though, that we feel the God Force as we're transmitting it. We feel the biting, freezing cold on our fingertips as we come out here morning after morning. We feel the frost on our toes. But we cannot feel how the energies are landing with you. Are you receiving them? We're transmitting them. Are they helping you? Are they hurting you? Can you perceive them? We need your feedback. Remember, we will all be here for you every single day. But Leslie and I together are but a voice crying out in the wilderness, a lone voice in the desert. We can't see what happens on your end. We need to hear from you. We need to hear back from you. Remember, this is research we're conducting, and we need to know how it's working. We need to know how things are coming along. So please, give us your testimonial. Let us hear how things are going for you. Let us hear if this ritual means something to you. We need that knowledge. We need that feedback. So thank you so much for coming out, and we'll see you next time.
And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong within you. And, as always, may your magics work better than expected.